in the Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints, laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy sloop. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Sebastian, sweet boy, where have you gone? The sun sets low, but we keep marching on. The wind whispers your name soft through the pines, a melody aching in these hearts of mine. Roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang like bells through the air. Now silence just lingers, it's more than we can bear. We carry your memory, a flag in our hands. Through shadows and valleys, through shifting sands. The roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains, you deserve better. Oh, you deserve better, and your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang through heartache and pain.
Well, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is having a really great day. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. And happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Hello, Daisy. Hey, Blue Eyes. Hi, Lori. Miss Kathy. Hello, Teresa. Let's see. Miss Kelly Holcomb, how are you? Let's see here. Heffel, how are you? Good to have you. Hi, Matthew. Good to have you with us. Miss Rhonda, hello. Holly, always good to have you. Miss Peggy, hello. Piano girl, how are you? Hang tight. Let's see here. Jacqueline, hey there. Hi, Lisa King. Tranquility soul for you. I love saying that. It's just so soothing. Welcome, welcome. There's, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Bliss blessings. I need to tell you thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And welcome. Anybody else sneaking in here? Oh, there's Teresa. Hello, hello, my friend. Sheila, good to have you. Cinderella, how are you? Let's see. Ring the bell. Hello, my friend. Peggy Hancock, hello, hello to you. TJ, I was wondering, you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner? Girl, it's Halloween cooking time. Sounds amazing. I'm ready for some Thanksgiving dinner. Hello, Cheryl. Pat, how you doing? Hi, Belinda. Cool gamer. Hello, Cheryl. Let's see here. Diana, always good to have you with us, sweetie. Kelly East, hello to you. Welcome, welcome to all my friends. Got a secret? Can you keep it? I want to sing the song from that show. My daughter got me into that one. It was funny. Let's see, anybody else? All right, I think we're good. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, Valley Gal, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. And I do apologize for coming in so late with our live. My daughter was on the phone with me yesterday, and she was like, Mama, I'm so tired. She said, they have had out of town ball tournaments for 4 weekends in a row. And they come home on Sunday night, got to get ready for school, got to get ready for work. And they have practice all week and all the things. And so I went today to her house and I got her laundry caught up. Her kitchen wasn't bad at all, but I wiped down her cabinets, did all the things, cleaned up in her craft room, got her floor swept and mopped. And she surprised me and brought me some lunch. So we got to have a little time to hang out. And I tell you what, it was like, I was just telling Blue that she's so much like me. I never realized it. And so it was just as if I was doing all my house and I kind of got a spark and it's like, okay, I'm ready to have my own house to clean. So it was really a good day for me though. Felt good to be productive. Michelle, welcome, welcome. But I was trying to get as much done as possible. I'm going to go back tomorrow. I'm going to change sheets on the beds and all the stuff, get them some fresh sheets going, and straighten up in the bathrooms tomorrow. But speaking of tomorrow, guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to come on tomorrow. My best friend's ex mother in law, a sweet, precious lady, I've known her for 20 some odd years, and she has been battling cancer for the better part of 10 years. It comes, it goes. And it was late Sunday night that she lost her battle. And so they're having her visitation tomorrow night. So I'm going to go to that. The service will be Friday afternoon. I may or may not make it Friday. So the next 2 nights, I know tomorrow I will not be here, be able to come live because I'll be getting ready and going to her visitation. She was just such a precious, precious lady, and it was just her time. And so I'm going to go and be with the family, after 22 years. They're my family too, so I'm going to go to that tomorrow. Oh goodness. Got a secret? We'll say a prayer for your son, definitely. Y'all keep got a secret. Can you keep it son in your prayers because he's having surgery tomorrow? Thank y'all for those kind words. So, yeah, definitely say prayers for her son in the surgery and everything goes well. Piano Girl says, Lolly, you can come to Georgia and clean my house. I tell you, I she was getting ready to leave for go back to work after her lunchtime, and she was like, Mama, you just don't know how much this means to me. And I was like, Sister, I'm going to tell you one thing, and I know I've said it before. There will be a day when you miss all of this. And she said, You've told me that before, and I have to remind myself of it. She said, But I've come to realize you did all this, and Daddy was out on the boat, and you did it by yourself. Like, well, you just got to do what you got to do, but the day will come and you really will miss these chaotic times. So enjoy every minute while you've got it. So, yeah, prayers for everybody. Everybody is in some way or another needing some prayers. So, yeah, just remember, enjoy life today. We're never promised tomorrow, and the things of today will one day become a memory. So make it the most that you can always do. Yeah, Sheila, we are family here. I love it so much. Hey, Deanna. Oh, you go, Teresa. Teresa got her hubby to clean the kitchen and bathroom. Tomorrow's he's doing the stairs, the lounge, and bedrooms. Girl, we're gonna have to rent out your husband just so he can clean our houses. Way to go. She got him good and trained. Hey, Wendy, welcome. Well, guys, the 101 of the missing. It's funny because I had planned to kind of re-listen to Peter Hayek, the amazing, amazing, talented man that he was, and so very smart in his field. And unfortunately, we lost him, but he did a show and he had Seth on with him, and we're going to listen to it and everything. And I don't know if you all have heard Lady Freedom went on panel with Astrology Mystics with Jenn. They had Canine Captain Jules, and even Don B came up. Friends, I'm going to play some of her live today. She plays the most important part that I was going to play of Peter Hayek's, and we were going to talk about this. But yesterday, Seth had court and it was dismissed. She talks about the court and all the things that and the craziness to all of it. And so I'm hoping she won't strike our channel. We're not going to listen to every bit of it because it was like almost a 7-hour live. And we're not going to do all of that. We're going to listen to the first little part of it because they make some really great points. And she tells us some stuff about how she was going to be a witness and how everything came to be with this insane, crazy, crazy lawsuit thing against Seth. And so I thought we would listen to that today. I have her channel, Lady Freedoms, K9 CPT Jules, Captain Jules, and Swee Tea with Don B. All of their channels are listed in the description of this video. Please go over when you've got some time and just let it play. Listen to it. Super great information. Lots of knowledge in there. They talk about some really, really good stuff. She was the one who talked to Nerdy. Oh, yeah. Pebbles, hello there. Hello, Felicia. YouTubers in the house. Hello, hello. Did I miss anybody else coming in? I hope not. Oh, there's Kylie. Hi, Kylie. I got to go watch her live. I saw it. It gave me a notification. I got to go watch it. Y'all check out her stuff. She's got some good stuff over there. Kitty Catty, hello. I hope that's all that's popped in on us. Welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming so late with me because I just couldn't make it at 5 o'clock. I was just finishing up mopping the floors and mopped my way out. My dog, I took her with me today, y'all, and I was going to let her play with my daughter's two dogs. And she has Marley. And Marley was a rescue. And Marley's name used to be Judy. Well, all day today I kept calling her Big Booty Judy because all of a sudden Marley got pretty wide, pretty hefty. And then my grandson's little dog is a miniature weenie dog. He's not even a year old. Super, super duper puppy stage. And he was 90 to nothing all day. Ziva came home. She laid down and she's still asleep. Margaret, I haven't checked any emails since yesterday afternoon, but I will definitely do that as soon as I get off. Okay. Thank you for sending me emails. I appreciate it. Yelva, how you doing? So good to have you. Hey, Magic Star. Hey, Rachel. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so let's listen to them. She's going to talk for a little bit. And like I said, she talks about court and brings up some very, very interesting things. And of course, I'm going to put up our little banner so we can do it all properly because, we're not trying to rip anybody off. And I do encourage each and every one of you to go to her channel. I know Captain Jules, Canine Jules, she, I think eventually she started streaming onto her channel, and Lady Freedom also streamed it onto her channel. So, anyways, got our copyright there. Rachel, look at you being so sweet. Thank you so much. I need to get us a thank you little something. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. That is so gracious of you. Super duper kind. Y'all just don't know how much y'all help me. I'm telling you. I'm so proud to have y'all here. Y'all are amazing. Okay, we're going to play a little music. Hopefully that's not too loud for us. Okay. Rachel, yesterday Seth had court. Jenny Machete, hello. And the court was with Texana Fernandez, the wacko crazy lady that came to the vigil, caused all kinds of ruckus, followed them to the restaurant afterwards, caused all kinds of ruckus. The manager made her leave, and she decided to file suit against Seth. Crazy as it is, Seth never even talked to her. He never acknowledged her. But yet, she mentioned something in here, and we're going to listen to it because they brought up a very, very good point, and we'll listen to this and talk about it, because the amount that she was asking for, which is insane crazy, was the exact same amount Seth got on his GoFundMe. And of course, it was all inspired. Oh, he was, Holly? Well, sometimes you don't get your way. Wonder what he's going to do if the pressure gets real heavy on him. Lord. Yeah, Kylie. She's a whack job for sure. She sent you crazy weird messages regarding how to dissolve an RV toilet without pump, just use chemicals. What? Okay, that would make me laugh. That's crazy. Look at Holly. Holly, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, girl. One day, y'all, I'm going to meet Holly. We're not very far apart. I'm going to meet this girl someday. Thank you, Holly. Look at here. Aww. Thank you for everyone for your kind prayers. How sweet. Got a secret. Prayers are free, sister. All you got to do is mention it. We got a good group of people here. We got your back for sure. And if everybody would keep Blue Eyes Mother in your prayer as well. She is having some issues and they are trying to get it all figured out and worked out. So lots of prayers needed these days, guys. And let's see. Did somebody come in a while ago? I thought I saw somebody come in here. Alrighty, guys. Y'all ready? Let's do this. And if the music's too loud, y'all let me know. I will turn it down a little bit, okay? And this is Astrology for Mystics with Jenn.
I want to just talk for a few minutes. Hello, Holly. Hi, hun. Just want to talk for a minute about this court stuff with Texana Fernandez. She has went on channels for over a year here on YouTube, discussing why she wanted to take Seth Rogers, who has a missing kid, to court. In and out of courts for a year now. In and out of courts for a year now. And look, my time is valuable. Jeff's time is valuable. And as witnesses, we've lost a lot. We've lost a lot of money. We've lost a lot of time. When you
Now, y'all remember, this is the lady and her fella that were with Seth in front of the sheriff's office. They've supported Seth. They were at the vigil with him. They're local there. They got his back. And they were both witnesses to this insane lawsuit that got filed. So every time they had to go to court, they had to take a day off. These people don't care. And just wait till she tells you everything that happened and how it all played out in court yesterday. It's crazy. I mean, she's officially wackadoodles for sure.
have a missing kid, which she doesn't. She doesn't have a missing child. The guy that is behind it all, Mr. Proudfoot, her witness, I don't understand how he was a witness when he wasn't there. I was there, Jeff was there, so I can understand us being witnesses. Was he there and was he hiding in the bushes?
Christopher Proudfoot was her witness. Make it make sense, y'all. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the same vigil that Katie and Chris went there, talked to Seth for a few minutes before it started. And then they went to the Harley shop and went shopping. But yet he was a witness. You can't make this stuff up, friends. I'm serious now. Lifetime wouldn't even be able to write this into a whole script because it's just too insane.
Yes, we were witnesses. Because we were there. We were there at the ride. We were there at the vigil. I went up there and I asked her to please not video. We had all, when I got there, I had several people say, hey, Jen, just letting you know, not that you're going to, but just letting you know, we're not going to video until after the prayer. After the prayer, we'll video, but until then, we're not doing that. So that's what we had all discussed because we were there for the right reasons. When I told her, and when Michelle told her when she could video, all was good. But she wants to bring up 42 USC 1983 Civil Rights, 18 US Code 249, all this stuff on these channels to try to promote the law and how she knows the law. And this is all about Sebastian. But you know what? In those court documents, it was all about her. It's all about her. And look, I want to ask.
Now, guys, once again, it's not about Sebastian. Do y'all see a pattern here? Sebastian keeps getting lost in his own case here. It's insane.
Mr. Proudfoot, why is it that you have time for this? Don't you have a job? She's been running in and out of courts. All she's worried about, it's this hate that they have, this common drama that they have against Bullhorn Betty. This hate drama, that's common thread. The drama bonding. I can't even.
Rachel, her name is, on her YouTube name is Astrology for Mystics with Jenn. And so she has a channel and she does the stars and the time and the dates and all the things to show how everything plays out. She was at the vigils and became part of this lawsuit as a witness. It's crazy.
Even say trauma bonding because it's not. It's drama bonding. Seth Rogers has a missing child. And you are dragging him in court. And then you got Cooterville over here 6 months ago talking about how inappropriate, and you got a whole chat in there. You know what, honey? You know what's inappropriate is having Chris Proudfoot talk about Cooterville and closing legs. I'm about done with some bullshit. Let me tell you.
I'm with her. I'm tired of all the crap.
Tell you. Jeff took off work today. All for what? All for what? For her to get up on the stand and not know what the hell to say. To come back after conversing with Chris for 30 minutes, asking for the courts to dismiss it. All of that for what? A year. We've been doing this for a year. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it finally is going to get heard. You finally get your chance, girl, and you get up on the stand. What happened? Are you afraid that you were going to get countersued? I don't know. I don't know why she wasn't prepared. She's had a year to be prepared. We were prepared. I'm very happy. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my goodness. This lady's crazy, y'all. Off and on for a whole year's time. And then she gets up there and asks for it to be dismissed.
Very happy that Seth, it's almost like it's not enough. It's not enough that you got a missing child. Let me just put my foot on your throat. Let me make it a little bit more painful for you. I don't know where the marbles are here. The marbles, I just don't understand. I'm talking about how Chris invites people to Cooterville from Every Day with Jay's channel. I was just watching, trying to understand why this woman has been doing this and what all she has said, what all the attorney may have in her little pocket. So I've looked at videos, and you have Chris Proudfoot inviting people to Cooterville membership, and every time the membership hits, you hear his voice about closing your legs.
Kylie.
It's just, there's a lot of things that's very, it's very disrespectful, distasteful, and I can guarantee, look, if I'm noticing all of this, you bet your ass the law enforcement is too. The law enforcement is too. And
I want y'all to listen to some things that she says when it comes to law enforcement, guys. I'm really starting to question the fact that these men with the TBI may actually be doing some things behind the scenes.
I just want you to know that everywhere that we have been, that Texana has went to, they remember her. They remember her for a reason. And it's definitely not because she's so sweet. Made it all about her. This is all about her. And she said Andrea, her name 3 times. It's Andrea. Andrea. Her name isn't Andrea. It's Andrea. It's her hate for Betty. It's Chris's hate for Betty. He has aligned himself with people that want to put their foot on Sebastian's dad's neck. Why? Is it not bad enough? Dude, you get to talk to your daughter. You get to see her. You get to take her to Disney World. Y'all get to play house. Hold hands, do the skip to my Lou, all of that. All that. Not Seth. I was watching a video earlier from about a year ago with Pascal, and I noticed a comment. I noticed a comment under it, and I was taken back, really. I was, because it was such a sweet comment. And it's things that we just don't hear with Katie and Chris. We don't hear a bunch of friends and family coming out, and we just don't hear them talking about, or people that they have been around a lot. You know, we just don't hear that. We don't read it. We don't read things like that. Let me see if I can find it just so I can read it to you.
We sure
hold on
don't.
a second. Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let me see if I can find it.
Y'all are cracking me up in chat. Y'all are making me laugh. I did, Holly. I'm going to show that here in just a minute. Thank you.
Because I thought, wow, how sweet. Some of these interviews, you know, and it's, we find a lot of them, right? We find a lot of interviews with Seth. Not a whole lot of interviews with Chris and Katie, right? Because basically what Sebastian, I mean, you know, it's basically been his dad. That's who's been given interviews. You know, remember before Peter Hyatt passed away? He was on Peter Hyatt's channel. He was on his channel. I'm looking for this comment because I thought it was so sweet. I thought it was so sweet. Hold on, let me see if this is the hand. I don't know, maybe let me see. Let me see if I can find it on my phone because it was so sweet. And I thought, wow, you know, it'd be nice if we could see more of this. Let me see if it was on the Peter Hyatt one. I thought it was on the Pascal one, but no, it was on this one. Oh, it was on this one. Let me show you guys this. This was really cool. Let me share my screen with you because I think this says a lot. You know, when we want to talk about character and all that. No, shoot, I keep going back to that one. Maybe there's something on it I need to watch. Let's see. It was the Peter Hyatt one. It was over a year ago. Well, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Let me show you. Let me share my screen just a second. Because this is pretty cool.
Now she's gonna read a comment that was put into chat one night while Seth was up there with Peter Hyatt, and it's just super good, very nice comment. But it's quite funny how we don't hear from anybody that has kind, nice things to say about Katie and Chris. Even Katie's cousin speaks out. Holly, I got it. I'm going to show it here. But yeah, even Katie's cousin comes out and kind of says, I'm questioning some things. And she even made the comment about how quiet her family had been about all of this. Then Mr. Chris had a talk with her, and she joined the other side. Warning to each and every one of you, don't have a private conversation with Mr. Chris, because you'll find yourself on panels over there. While we got this paused, I'm going to show you what Holly just sent me, y'all. This is from Texana Fernandez. Looky there. Little post here from old Texana. Things are not always as they appear. Now, MFers, it's Texas' turn. Texas rejects you. Just speaking for the rest of the state. All my Texas girls, do y'all agree? We reject her. We don't claim her. Right? Holly's like, stop. Go away. Who knows what they have in store now? Tweakana. Texana. Texarkana. Oh, I tell you, she lives somewhere out in West Texas somewhere. And she needs to keep moving on. YouTuber. Oh, you're killing me. Y'all, I gotta put that one up for everybody to see this. Hang on, let me get over to my chat. Let's see here. Now I can't find it. Shoot. There we go. Hashtag. Is it showing? Come on, show. Chris Cooterfoot. Okay, we got a new name. Oh, you'll hear it, Wannabe Sleuthin'. You'll hear it. She'll play it. It comes from, what is it, Every Day with Jay, from her channel. Her membership, one of her membership levels is called Cooters. Okay, Kylie, that'd be cool. But yeah, so Mr. Chris did a little segment for her. So every time she gets a new member, you hear it. It's absolutely gross. All right, let me pull this off here real quick. YouTuber, that was classic. Love it. All right, let's listen some more. And be prepared, because she plays it several times. Yeah.
YouTube.
Bliss blessing, I agree.
Okay. So it was this video that we see. I mean, it was a good video. It definitely talks about, the things that Seth is bothered by.
Oh,
Peter asked him about psychics and mediums. And, Seth basically says, no, I don't listen to him. I just don't. I don't want to hear that my son is deceased. I want to have hope. I want to keep the hope alive. Well, this girl, she says, Seth, I waited on you and your son at the deli in Clarksville, Walmart. I enjoyed our conversation and loved how you wanted to treat Sebastian to his favorite meats and I think cheese. He was a little light next to you, smiling and so happy to be with you. I'm glad I got to meet both of you and that I was able to give him a sample of thin sliced cheese the way he liked it. God bless. I've been praying and will continue to pray for you all. You see, Seth doesn't have his kid. His one child is missing from his mother and stepfather's house. Not only does he have to go through the day in and the day out, waiting on a phone call, not sleeping, not eating right, still in a lot of pain. And then you got a whole stepdad over here. You have a whole stepdad taking you to court over nothing. Over some laws that cannot be at all given to the judge in a proper manner to even consider anything. This has been a nightmare. And you know what? When Chris Proudfoot looked at me today, if looks could kill, I tell you what. But I'm not Katie.
Ooh, girl.
Hey, Nina. I know a lot of people out there in Gallatin and Hendersonville too. I'm not intimidated easily. And I'm going to do the right thing. And the right thing is to tell y'all that this is wrong. If anybody condones this type of behavior, you're wrong. You can go. I mean, you got a whole ass job, but I don't understand how you're able to take off all the time and be the right-hand man for Texana to sue Seth Rogers. Are you that mad about the GoFundMe, buddy? Are you that mad about the GoFundMe that you will go to the end of the world to make sure that Seth has got a foot on his neck? Look. This video, this interview, the key to locating Sebastian Rogers is a good one. It's a good one. He talks about the stepdad. He talks about the mother. He talks about what he has.
Magic star. Oh, Cooter Chris. Can we market those? Better yet, just because we can, should we? Y'all are making me laugh. And I agree, Holly. The judge should have just put her in her place. But it seems to me that because she's the one that filed against Seth, they have just a brief hold for a minute on the proceedings. She goes and talks to her attorney and Mr. Chris. Then comes back and asks for it to be dismissed. Not sure if she's smart enough to realize she cannot refile. But then again, she doesn't seem to be very smart anyway, so who knows?
This was over a year ago.
No, Texas Plain.
Rest in peace, Mr. Hyatt. But his opinion matters. He's a professional. Most people that are professionals, that are really professionals, understand that Katie holds the key to unlocking this mystery. And if you want to deviate, we got problems because Katie holds the key. And while Katie's husband is going after her ex-husband. How does she even sleep at night? I don't get it. I really don't get how they can sleep good at night. Mama Socks has been there, but today she wasn't. And I wondered, because of course I looked at the astrology before we went, and I was wondering how it was all going to play itself out. And of course, we saw Chris when we left, and I made sure to go back around, took a little picture, a little snappy snap, because I want y'all to see that he was in the corner, still outside, still talking to Texana, raising his voice, slapping his hands. Peter was spot on. Yeah, all the experts are wrong and Chris is right. Yeah.
Yep. So they think.
And let me tell you, it was not. We were definitely prepared to give our testimony. Fully prepared. She was only there. And multiple people said that she was only there. Truly. To try and watch and record Bullhorn Betty get arrested. That's the only reason why she was there. And let me tell you something. I know body language. I'm not stupid. I'm in my 50s. This ain't my first rodeo. She walks up with her chest out, with her video thing going. And you can see it all on the look on her face. She was looking for trouble. Not only was she looking for trouble, that she created it. There was no trouble. There was no problems. We just wanted to make sure that she understood what we all understood. Betty wasn't videoing. Everybody was videoing. No, the hell we wasn't. We were not videoing. If I was, I tell you, I have no reason to lie. Nobody was videoing. And how can Chris be a witness if his ass wasn't there? Clue and Cletus they're far in another parking lot. They didn't come up on the property. They're trying to video and watch Bullhorn Betty get arrested too. They were all there for a show. They wanted problems. They wanted drama. That's what they came for. They wanted problems and drama. It's evident. The evidence is clear. You got YouTubers here. You got YouTubers there. You got YouTubers here. All just waiting for some drama to go down. And then going to talk shit. I mean, it's just the craziest thing. This, exactly, Paige. This is Seth's son. It's not their entertainment, and they created it. They have created entertainment. Not just the YouTubers. Chris Proudfoot.
Yeah.
He has his entertainment. He is the voice of the membership. Welcome to Cooterville. And then here comes his voice. If that's not the weirdest, weird. That's weird. It's juvenile. And they do not appear to have a missing child. None of y'all in this chat, even in the woods, would ever act like this. And if you
Texas Plain Jane, that was part of the issue. Nobody could understand it because Seth never spoke to her. They pretty much knew she was coming, and her whole reason for going was turned out to be like basically to stir up trouble and get Bullhorn Betty arrested. I mean, make it make sense, but that was the whole thing. And yet it's just crazy. It's insane crazy. But let's listen some more, because she's going to play this part here with Peter Hayek, and the words he says, man, I'm with him 100%. I have been since the very, very, very beginning of this case.
If you think that you would, seek counsel. Oh, girl, Holly.
Yes.
Don't the judges and people there think, wow, this isn't normal? I would think so. I would think so. And I would think that the investigators on Sebastian's case think the same thing.
I question that. Because how long are investigators going to let this continue? Somebody's going to end up getting hurt. They are court happy folks over there. They're not grieving parents. It's time for them to tell us the reason why they're not grieving. In my opinion, of course. So, hey guys, before we go too far into this, let's do this just because we're getting a little fun, happy, and chat with all of our opinions. So let's just remind everybody, myself along with moderators, subscribers, and anyone in chat express their opinions. On this channel, we present speculation, possibilities, and show things found for everyone to decide for themselves what opinion they have. We're here for helpful purposes only. We're not here for drama, for hate, or anything negative. Please respect all opinions. And as always, my content is not to be used in a negative way at any time. Sorry, guys. It's for all of our protection. And unfortunately, in this genre, we got to do it.
I'm pretty sure they think the same thing. Pretty sure. There's no way. There's no way that they can look at this objectively as grown people and think that this is okay.
Hello, Kaylee. How are you, darling? Sorry, friends. I had to say hello to my little friend over in Alabama. My beautiful friend, Keely. So glad you're listening.
Okay. And like I said, Jeff and I were there, were witnesses that nothing that she said was true. She even videoed it. Nobody's threatening her. Nobody's being mean to her. Well, this is about Sebastian. And, this is about Sebastian. No, honey, it's about you. It's about you. It's about you. And Chris.
None of it is about Sebastian. Not when it comes to Mr. Chris or Katie, it seems, because it's all about other things. Anything that they can use to take somebody to court. I will say this. In all the researching we've done on Sebastian's case, I come across a list of employees by Kathy Bowersox, associates and employees of hers. Texana Fernandez was on that list. And not quite hilarious. I mean, that makes it a little obvious, right?
Again, how is Chris a witness if he wasn't there? Was he really going to get up on the stand? I mean, is he going to get up on the stand and be a witness and he wasn't there? Or was he there? Was he hiding somewhere? Was he in the bushes? Little clown hat on. I don't understand why he was even there. How is she paying for all of this, going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth? Because even before she took Seth to court, she was showing up in court in Sumner County, handing Chris papers. You mean to tell me, honey, you're going to drive all the way from Texas? Why? Why is this happening? This makes no sense. You put all your time and energy, right? You put all your time and energy in taking Seth to court, coming back and forth from Hendersonville to Montgomery County to Clarksville, so you can look at us and give us the side eye like we're doing something wrong. Buddy, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I mean, we wondered that. Is she on the payroll? I mean, I'd like to see. I'm hoping. I mean, surely. All right. Surely the law enforcement is following the money trail, right? They're following the money trail. They following it. They're into it. They're looking. And I'm going to open up this panel if anybody wants to come up. Lady Freedom, I see you in here. Y'all want to come up? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Anyone that wants to come up on the panel? Jeff, if you don't mind, will you pin that? Or I can. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can. Let me see.
Texas plain Jane.
It's not letting me pin it for some reason. Can somebody pin that StreamYard? And anybody that wants to come up in the panel, feel free. As long as you're respectful. I don't care if you have a difference of an opinion, but if you do have a difference of an opinion and I challenge you on it, please don't get mad at me either. That's all I got to say. I'm open. I'm open.
Wow, Kylie,
especially with adults who are not juvenile. I'm ready to hear anything and everything that you got. But I can promise you one thing.
She's about where I'm at in this whole entire case. I'm about tired of all the crap. There's no sense in it. There's no need for it. But yet it continues. It's crazy. Why? All we care about is finding Sebastian. And friends, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. It is my opinion that his father here has been on every channel possible, big channels and little channels and all the channels, asking over and over and over for help. Just keep him out there. I have to find him. And yet his mother and her husband and in-laws would rather spend their time in a courtroom repeatedly over and over and over, and just so they don't look like they're the ones attacking the father of the child they lost from their home, they get a wacko crazy lady all the way from Texas to do their dirty work, folks. That's how they roll. That's how they play this game. It's insane, psychotic, in my opinion. Just like Mr. Chris and KK don't come over here on the side that actually talks about Sebastian, tries to figure out what happened that night for this child to just run away and disappear with no evidence that he ever left home, no evidence actually of him getting home. They don't come over here. They go to the other side where they hate talk all of the creators over here. And when you actually sit down and do the deduction, it's very obvious. They are trying so very, very, very hard to keep everyone over here distracted so that Sebastian is not found. And that is my opinion.
You're never going to convince me that this is okay. That taking Seth to court, he never even spoke to the woman, never even spoke. But she wants to sue for $20,000. Isn't that what his GoFundMe was way back in the day? How we, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think so. Is Chris that mad? Is he that mad? I mean, is this really, is this about money? Is this about Disabilities Act? Is this really all, where is Sebastian? Where is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers? Are they putting that time and energy into looking for him? Every time she comes back and forth from Texas, is she doing anything to find Sebastian? If she really cares about Sebastian, why is she taking the only one, the only advocate to court? Well, then if he's alive and he shows back up and he sees this on YouTube, you mean to tell me that you think he's going to be okay with you taking him to court? You got to be kidding me. You think that that's cool, honey?
Now, y'all remember a little while back we did a live and read a Facebook post that she made saying, "My name is Sebastian. I'm 15 years old." And all the stuff, as if she was writing it for Sebastian. Make it make sense, friends, because none of it does.
Look, Seth has a missing child. Chris doesn't. And it would appear that Katie doesn't, because she's not appearing to have a missing kid. Where is Sebastian? That's what matters. Oh, look at you, Lady Freedom, becoming a member, you sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't have a little plaything, you know, that I play for you, but I appreciate you becoming a water babe. I really do. That's what we do over here. We watch, we observe. We observe.
I agree, Diana.
Yeah, people talk about grifting while they're taking in money. Oh, thanks for the super chat.
Oh, Holly says if Sebastian returns the minute he turns 18, they're just going to talk shit and stalk him too, in my opinion. I agree with that opinion, Holly. I truly do. I mean, that's their MO, right?
You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about grifting while they're grifting. I mean, this makes sense. I told Seth, I said, I swear I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I'm around a bunch of zombies. Like, what's going on? What's going on? The dark web is, it is.
Lori, I would assume, since I saw Texana Fernandez as an employee and associate of Kathy Bowersox, that she was probably still on the payroll. That would be my guess.
It's dark. It is deep. And I'm just wondering how Chris and Texana hooked up in the first place. How did they even hook up?
Through his mommy.
Yeah, I wish you could too. I wish you could too, Joni. Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like. That's exactly what it seems like. And I'm just wondering, is she going to end up taking them to court too?
Look at our Holly S.
How is Chris going to get up on the stand, raise his right hand, and be
Kylie,
a witness when he wasn't there?
Guy, yes, Diana, I agree. Diana said they're trying every way to railroad Seth to stop anyone from finding Sebastian. Yes, I agree. And it's very obvious. KK said just the week prior, all I want for my birthday is for y'all to keep passing out flyers. Does she ever say, I want to find my son? Does she ever really say, all I want for my birthday is for my son to be home with me? I want my son back. Nope. Just pass out flyers. That's all. That's all she ever asked for. And then a week later, we try to make it to where we can do that very thing. And they caused such a crap storm. It was unbelievable. But just so you all know, Andy Gilley, the director of the Parks and Rec over Pig Fest actually heard the words of Clue saying all the bad things about nobody wanting a missing flyer of a effing 15-year-old missing kid. Yep, they heard it.
How is that going to work out? Yeah, the judge says, you know what, honey, you gotta get you're not prepared. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. She left the stand, went and left the courtroom, went into their little room. Her and her representative and Chris all went in that room. You know, the first time Clue and Cletus was there, so I guess they were called as witnesses. And then they're like, we're not into this. That's what it appeared. Mama Socks was there. She didn't show up this time. Just Chris. And he wasn't happy.
Good.
I mean, but this was not, y'all. This was definitely not. This is not about Sebastian. And the focus is a distraction. As long as we can be distracted, you know, don't look over here, look over here. It does make you wonder. I mean, it does make you wonder, how is she affording this? 30-year autistic teacher can't afford this type.
Okay. So Holly says we need to go listen to Lady Freedom's from today. Okay. Definitely. Y'all take some time and make sure to go to Lady Freedom's Raw Narrative and watch. I honestly think Texana and Nina were or are friends. No, no, they're not. Because Texana worked and was paid by Kathy Bowersox. So yeah, everybody make sure to go watch Lady Freedom's live she did today.
Court fees and going back and forth from Texas to Tennessee. I mean, and she travels other places. I mean, she goes to Portugal or Poland or somewhere like that, one of them countries. She talks about she wants everything to be about Sebastian, but when I looked at the documents, all I saw was everything about her. It had nothing to do with Sebastian. It had nothing to do. Hey, Shauna, hope you're feeling good, babe. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, sweet babe. Shauna and her household was sick with the flu, so hope you're doing better, babe. Yeah, she didn't ask for food. She was filming and sending it to the other side. Exactly, because her and Chris are friends. Knowing this, she wants to pretend to come out there, act all sweet and everything. And I was sweet too. I mean, I was acting all sweet too. And I told her, we were having a private vigil. Yes, at first she said when she came up on the property at the vigil over a year ago, guys.
Now, this was a year ago at one of the vigils, the motorcycle ride they did, okay, for Sebastian. I'll tell you how Texana was when she got there. It was rumored that she would be there. It was rumored prior that she was coming to piss Betty off and get Betty to swing at her. It was all done intentional, and it backfired.
Okay. This was a long time ago. She comes up on the property, and I asked her why she was there. She said that she was there for the dogs, for the brewery. Then when I said, oh, okay, I was just making sure because we're having a vigil. And then she started talking about Sebastian. She said, well, it's not on the flyers. I said, oh, so you do know about the vigil. Do you see what I'm saying? When she first come up to me, or when I first went up to her, asking her if she was for the vigil, if she was, I just didn't know if maybe I had met her yet. This is the tea. We are not going to video until after the prayer. After the prayer, we're going to go on a ride. You can video all you want to. Everybody can. But the rule wasn't just for her. Let me say that one more time. Okay? That rule was not just for her. It was for all of us who were there attending the vigil. And had she had the right intent, this would have never, there was this intent showed me right off the get when she said, well, the flyer didn't say that. Okay, but you just said that you wasn't here for the vigil. So you're either here for the vigil or you're not. Which one is it? Are we playing mind games? Yes, we are. I don't play mind games.
But they do. That's all they do. You remember the 1 year vigil that was held? Wait, not the 1 year. It was Sebastian's birthday, wasn't it? When they did the vigil at his birthday. And there was this mysterious letter sent out only to the hate channels. A mysterious letter saying, look at Pink Warrior. Oh my goodness, I love it. Hang on, let me get back over here to my chat screen. Look at Pink Warrior. She is full term, y'all. Full term. She is not a preemie no more. Girl. Love you so much. And thank you for being a member for 9 months. Thank you. That made me laugh. But guys, that fake letter that was sent out stated that they have to shake hands with Betty in order to get inside the vigil. At what time would law enforcement send a letter like that? Make it make sense. It's how they play. This is what they do. You've heard the term, they play dirty. That's exactly. No, thank you, Tranquility. Thank you. But that's how they play, guys. Because it was signed by a fake officer with Sumner County. You're right, Jacqueline. Nothing they do makes any sense. All the different versions of what happened that night after they got home from Texas Roadhouse. 6 hours. They can't account for a 6-hour time span without getting the timeline all kinds of messed up. I mean, that's a red flag from the get-go. Yeah, Mr. Sling Blade himself, and he dressed like Seth, calling the other channel acting like someone else. Yep. Cooter Town, calling in the Turtle Island. Yeah. And the list goes on. And don't forget about his whole rant over allegedly with Brittany J. Why? She didn't know him. I talk worse about Mr. Chris than Brittany ever did. She calls out stuff she sees just like we all do. But because the other side hates her, he felt the need and felt that he was privileged enough to be the one to say all the nasty, disgusting things towards her. That's how they play. That's how they act when the sun is missing. Yes, it was Texas Plain Jane. Super duper vulgar. I mean, it is what it is. It's out there. We've all seen it. We've all heard it. And folks, I'm telling you, everything I talk about on my channel is nothing made up. My opinion is based on their words that they say, their actions, and the things they do. If you think they're grieving parents, oh yeah, Holly. Ooh, that was so gross. But if you think they're grieving parents, then I'm the wrong channel for you. Because I have been a grieving parent. And at no time would I ever have played so nasty and disgusting. You grieve your child that's not with you right now. You try everything you can to find that child. You don't go on vacation. You don't take another man's daughter to Disney and have a wonderful time. Stop in for lunch with all the girls in Florida like KK did. Hey lady, how you doing? We're just going to listen to a little bit of it because y'all put out some amazing information. I was so busy I didn't get to hear it when y'all were live, but I listened to it last night and I went back over it again today, the whole thing. And I want to make sure everybody hears it. And Holly was telling us you had an amazing live today, so we're encouraging everybody to go listen to it today. Keep up the good work, girl. We got to all stick together and get this out. Show everybody, show the entire world how these people grieve. Yes, it was great. Super great. Okay, let's listen some more, guys.
If you're here for the vigil, this is the tea. If you're not here for the vigil, I don't care what you do. Those were the rules that we, respectful adults, creators, and YouTubers were asked. Betty wasn't videoing. I wasn't videoing. Oh, new girl, whoever she was, I don't remember her. She wasn't videoing. We all had this understanding. So when Texana,
just remember, the agreement was made. There's no videoing until after the prayer. Hey, Sky Maiden. But after the prayer, that's called respect. Something some people in this world don't quite understand that meaning.
came with her little GoPro on her chest, sticking all out, letting everybody know that she was there. We let her know. Same thing. There was no problems.
Hello.
We didn't get into an altercation. We weren't arguing. All was good. And then all this other stuff came about. And she was on this channel and Queen Bee's channel and Clue's channel and this channel and Jay's channel. And she was just talking about what she was going to do and why she was doing it. To Seth, if you really care about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, don't make things harder on Seth. I don't care if you like him, you don't like him, he's this, he's that. He's not the last person to see Sebastian. His mother is. Well, I think Chris was, well, you know what? You can think Chris was there. You can think Seth was there. They haven't taken devices, search warrants, phones. You know, there's some things that Seth would never tell me because he wants to protect the investigation. He knows that I'm not going to tell nobody, but what if I did? Or what if I got mad at him? Well, he knows that I'm not vindictive, but he doesn't care. You know why? Because he's not going to tell me anything that is going to harm this investigation. That's what a real parent that wants to find their child does. He knew. He knew what was going on. There's a lot of things that he knows that we don't know, and it's going to remain that way. But we can already see that the things that Chris knows, he'll tell a creator that he doesn't even know. Loose lips sink ships. And I thought that it was crazy that he would say and tell everybody that he had a warrant and a seize for devices at his home in February 7th to be exact. And it's sealed. It really does. I mean, it's just, y'all, it's just so, like, I've never seen anything like it. I've just never seen anything like this. It's almost like if this doesn't become some type of movie, I'm going to be surprised. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. And I think that any creator, any person that says they are for Sebastian, that is coming after Seth, wanting $20,000, this isn't about Sebastian. You're sticking your foot on his neck. He's already in a lot of pain. And I don't like that. I have a lot of disrespect for anyone that condones this type of behavior. No respect at all. None. There is a lot of people that are just so happy. You know, maybe she's one of them. Mama Bear, you know, I mean, maybe she is. How did it end? It was dismissed. Dismissed. But you know who dismissed it? She did. After speaking with Chris and her representative in the little room for about 30 minutes after she got off the stand, when the judge told her she needed to prepare herself because this was just, you know, it was just too much. Wasting the court's time type of thing, you know. After about 30 minutes of going in there, she comes out and taps on the shoulder of Seth's attorney, asks her to come out. And of course, she's not going to go out there alone. She gets the guard to go out there with her. And she asked her if she could dismiss it. I mean, Seth could have countersued. She could have said, no, we're not dismissing it. As a matter of fact, you know, yeah. Now, it doesn't mean that there couldn't be an appeal with Seth or her. But this has been going on, y'all, over a year. And me and Jeff, our time is valuable. Seth's time is valuable. That time that we're in court 3 hours at a time, he could be missing an important phone call. An important phone call. The call that Chris isn't worried about getting. She's not worried about it. Seth is. It's his kid. You mean to tell me that you feel okay to go in front of a judge of Montgomery County who you know knows that this man has a whole kid that's missing, and you're suing him? Do you think that this looks good? If any of y'all are worried about your reputation, this don't look good. No, he definitely doesn't. My goodness, no. You can say a lot of things about Seth Rogers, man, but you know what? He just wants to fight Sebastian. He's been on channel and channel and channel. Trying to get his name out there. Isn't that what that bet? If you're the number one advocate, that's what you're going to do. You know, in my opinion, and let's make sure that if we're talking about somebody, you're just saying that it's your opinion. And it is my opinion. All of this is my opinion. I'm not trying to coerce y'all into believe in something that ain't true. I'm telling you, I was there. Jeff was there, and it was dismissed. You had a whole year, and you just wasted everybody's time. And Chris, you was all for it. All for it, honey. Driving your happy ass back and forth from Hendersonville to Montgomery County. An hour and a half drive. You just can't wait to see Seth. And then when you look at him, you want to shoot daggers? No, I don't think so. It's your butt. The reason why we're there. You'll hate. It's just, it's the most weird. I mean, that's all me and Jeff was talking about on the way home. It's the weirdest thing. She may not lose money. Chris may not be working. Seth is on disability. But we're definitely not going to go and let Seth do this by himself because we were there. We were there. And he asked us months ago to be a witness, and we're not going to stop now. Are we in it to win it? In it to win it, honey. I'm getting so hot. I gotta take off my sweater here. It gets my blood boiling thinking about it. I was very much prepared to be on that witness stand. And when I was going to have my little swear in, it's because I was there. Where were you, Chris? Were you hiding in the bushes? How are you a witness if you're not there? Are you talking about some kind of YouTube live or something that you was on a panel? Or a video that you watched? I mean, what the hell is going on here? What's going on? The gas ain't cheap. How is this? How are these people? Why do they want to? Yeah. Why do they want to tear Seth down in every way possibly? Financially, mentally, making his life hell. Yep, I agree, Holly. I'm with you 100, girl. 100. Yes, please hit the thumbs up, guys. Please hit the thumbs up. Share it. Be about it. It is unbelievable. It really is. Gosh. It's really sad. It's really sad, y'all. That's the way it seems, don't it? I mean, that's what the way it seems. Yeah. He was definitely not there to witness. No. This has been a nightmare. And my kid isn't missing. Immature, catty, evil people. Yeah. Very, very immature. Like really immature. Like this is juvenile. It's juvenile. And any channels that are supporting this is juvenile too. Like where's the grown folk? Like we need, the kids have their table, the grown folk have their table. We are the grown folk. And I'm about damn sick and tired of hearing that I'm on the green team. Let me tell you something. I'm not on the green team. I'm on Sebastian's team. I'm on Sebastian's side. If Katie wants to come up here, if Chris wants to come up here and talk to me, let's do it. You'll respect me, boy. You'll respect me, boy. I promise you that. You're going to respect me. You're going to respect me. And if you don't think that you can respect me, then we're going to have problems. Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you so much, Dancing Queen. Nice to have you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Charlene, it is our pleasure. I mean, it really is. It's our pleasure. And I'm not griping so much about money that's lost. I'm griping about the silliness of it. The juvenile. Why does Chris want to see Seth that bad? That he'll take him to court? Why do you have time for courts? Why do you want to go back and forth to court? If it's not Bullhorn Betty, you're trying to smear Seth in court. Trying to sue him for $20,000. $20,000. What's he going to do? How's he going to come up with that? I mean, has anybody ever had 20 grand all at once? Because I have. It don't last when you're paying bills. When you're going to North Carolina and going to Virginia and going here and going there and running down leads to look for your son, you wouldn't know that, Chris. You wouldn't know that. I mean, I think Seth has went to Virginia several times. He's went to Ohio. He's went to all kinds of states. His truck is messed up from the flow up because he's putting so many miles on it. You know, I mean, and if that's, and it could be that somebody's messed with his truck too, on the countless times that he had to be at court. He's got a whole kid missing. You want him to go to court? Are you just goofy? Oh, well, he's not ground searching. Look, I don't think that any of these parents should be on the ground searching for a deceased child. That would be somebody like us, a search team. What Seth does is he goes in every place that he goes into, he takes a flyer, and he may talk to him for 10, 15, 20 minutes. We've seen it. We've seen it countless times. Or we'll call him and he's talking to somebody. He's always talking about Sebastian. He wakes up thinking about Sebastian. He goes to sleep thinking about Sebastian. He gets an hour or two of sleep. Then he's waking up thinking about Sebastian. You would too. You would too. And if Faith was missing, so would Chris. I don't understand why the number one advocate isn't Katie Proudfoot. Peter Hyatt does a great job here. He really does. He does a great job. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm going to play it for a minute.
This one particular issue that I think is very important. What prompted me to want to do this, and I'm pleased to have Seth, and I recognize that this is a.
Can y'all hear that? Let me know if you can hear it. This is the key to locating Sebastian Rogers. Had 41,000 views, streamed a year ago. Streamed a year ago when Sebastian was still 15. Let me know if y'all can hear it, okay? Just say yes if you can. If you can hear that. If you were able to hear that video, let me know. Yes, we can hear. Okay, thank you so much. All right.
Oh my gosh.
So Peter is basically just going to, he's assessing the situation here.
That is listed as breaking and bombshell, and life continues to go on. Days continue to pass.
He's basically just saying, hey, you know, all these videos are coming out saying breaking, bombshell, you know, and there's nothing new. These channels are just putting and using, you know, Sebastian's face and all of that to create content, right? They're just doing that to create content. Breaking news. This just in. Yeah, you know, that's what Peter is talking about here. So let's continue.
And Sebastian is not found or recovered. In a recap for the case, and I won't make you wait as I hand the key, which is still another mystery itself, but a recap is 15-year-old boy with autism was reported missing. And I've interviewed a lot of kids over the years through Child Protective Services that had autism. It seemed to me experientially that no two were alike.
Exactly.
And I had to adjust in the moment,
right,
to be able to reach them. And you know, there's some similarities, muted emotions or regulated emotions. And parents know how difficult that is, and have better insight than me going from interview to interview and then moving on. When he went missing, I think the first thing that everyone kind of recognized is there's a step parent involved, and when there's a high needs child, the risk is a risk factor.
Yeah.
It's something that is taken into consideration because it is really difficult, and right. Parents will tell you how difficult that is, and they need family support, and they need as much help from a community as they can get. I mean, it's really difficult, and they make mistakes, they lose tempers, they struggle, and to say otherwise just isn't reality. And so there's a risk factor. Oh no, number one is a high needs child, autism, has gone missing. They're going to have behaviors. Some of them are runaways, some of them are not. Some of them will bury themselves under blankets, in dark corners. They'll hide. You know, it's all very different, but it's a tragedy that we might see on the television, for example, but not live. So it's right off the bat. And then we had the presence, you know, according to what we saw in the news, the presence of a stepfather But the first thing, and that's a risk factor, but the first thing that comes up in this was silence. That an investigator will ask, well, who was the last person to see Sebastian alive? Under whose watch did a child go missing? That's just the 101, the beginning.
It's the 101. Peter says it's the 101. The last person to see the missing person alive is the one that you look to and ask, where are they?
Yeah.
Okay, we've vetted Chris, we've vetted Seth. You're here. Where is he? 101. It's a 101, okay? This isn't rocket science. This is from an investigator's point of view.
Well, I'm glad they did. They should never have a cancer in that
Right.
baby girl.
Right? This is 101. 101. And if I don't understand. If you're not familiar with Peter Hyatt, let me just say that he served with the Cold Case Foundation. He has been on countless shows. He held law enforcement seminars. The man isn't dumb. He is a professional. A professional.
Right.
He said this is 101.
Awesome.
Last person to usually see that person is the one that you're looking at. It's the one that you're looking at, right? It's the one that you're looking at, and it's the one that you're asking questions to. And it's not, he's going to go into this a little bit, and we won't listen to all of this. I just wanted to show you that comment because I thought that was the sweetest thing. I wanted to show you guys that there was a comment where a girl is saying, hey, I waited on you and your son at the Clarksville Walmart. I enjoyed seeing y'all.
Right.
She enjoyed waiting on them at the deli and how he was always getting his little one, Sebastian, his favorite meats and the thin sliced cheese. Sweet. And it's comments like that I think mean a lot to Seth, you know?
If you're gonna yeah, call me then.
It means a lot. It means a lot to him.
Okay.
I mean,
All
it would me,
right.
So Peter is basically saying that, look, we've got a missing child, right? We got a missing child, and we are looking to the mother. We're looking to the mother. Why is she so quiet? Why is she so quiet?
Things begin. And so,
Okay, guys, sorry for the long pause. Sorry for delaying so much. I just got a phone call. I just talked to Rich from Rich and Ruby. So anyways, sorry about the pause, but Peter Hyatt, all his wisdom, all his knowledge, the mother holds the key to every bit of this. She's the one that put herself in that home that night. Says she was with her child that night. They were having a great night, remember? He was having a great day. She put herself there. Children do not disappear. They don't go poof like a ninja in the dark and vanish. I hope y'all are enjoying this because amazing. And we're going to get through this part, and if you will, please, like I said earlier, take that time. Go listen to this entire live. It is long, but they are so informative. The thought process that they have, the conversations they have is absolutely amazing. We need more of what they did on this live last night. There's only a few of us here. that are 100% for Sebastian. We're here because we want this young man to be found. We're here because for whatever reason, he's no longer anywhere to be seen, nowhere to be heard from, and yet the mother was the last one with him. It's common sense. Oh, Holly, I like the way you put that. Hang tight, guys. Let me get back over to my chat here. Let's see here. Where's Holly's comment? Let me find it. Let me find it. Holly, where'd you go? Now I gotta try to find it so I can put it up for everybody. Yeah. In my opinion, KP is torturing Seth just like they did Nina. Is her son even on her mind? I mean, folks, it's their actions and their words and what they're doing. You have to question that. It seems as if they are treating Seth just like Chris and his family did to Nina because they wanted that baby girl. Here with Seth, they want Sebastian to stay gone. It's very obvious. When do you hear about people who are searching for a missing child and get threatened with death threats? I mean, come on, folks. You don't hear about that. You hear people thanking the parents, thanking everybody who is searching. Other parents don't file lawsuits. Other parents don't go on other people's channels and talk trash about a creator that was covering his stepson. You don't hear about that. Only in Sebastian's case, because this is not about Sebastian. They don't want it to be about Sebastian. They want Sebastian gone. They worked hard for this young man to disappear. It was their plan all along. I mean, what else are we supposed to think? They're not searching. 8 days after they lost their son from their very home, they go on vacation all the way across the United States to the other side. Who does that? When you don't know where your child is, but she's such a great mother, remember, because she left a blanket, a pair of shoes, and some snacks. It makes you want to slap her. Maybe by slapping her, you might knock some sense into her. Wake her up to the reality of what her life has become. I kind of said come and came at the same time. That's kind of goofy. Sorry, y'all. But her life has now became a mother of a missing child, and she ain't got time for it. Holly, I agree. I don't think she misses him. And it's either one of two things when you stop and think about that. And I've already said it before, and I stand by it. If he is no longer alive, she should be a mother who is grieving so hard and so deep that she couldn't hardly function like the rest of us that have lost a child. Or does she actually know where he is and she knows he's okay? It's tormenting to Sebastian's father because he doesn't know. But they've made it into a game. It's a game for them. It's like playing Batman and Robin. And they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys. Trying to destroy all the good that's being put out there to help find Sebastian. And I'm not joking when I tell you, I believe 100% their actions are all intentional. These court cases are for a reason. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe Chris Proudfoot will never come on my channel because I will use his very own words against him. Katie won't come on here because she knows I'm a grieving mother still 5 years later. And I will call her bluff. Oh yeah, Tabitha, I was never so mad and angry when Mr. Chris says, you know, no matter what the outcome turns out to be, we've got to move on in life. You see, those of us who are loving mothers and actually loved our children, the ones of us who have lost our children, life continues to go on. But you get lost. While the world's moving around you, you get lost. Because everybody else is living life, because life does keep moving. And you almost feel like you're paralyzed in a position where that outside world torments you every time you try to think of venturing out. You don't want to hear those words, oh, I'm so sorry. Hang in there. It'll get better. You don't want to go out there in that world. Yeah, Tabitha, the world stops for you. Your heart stops. You listen for anything, any tiny little resemblance of that child of yours, that you have to now accept that you can't hug anymore. You can't call their name anymore and have them answer you back. But hey, KK's got a barbecue competition to go to over in Oregon. She got to get on the road. So what does she know? What does Katie really know? She holds the answer to everything because she drove away with Sebastian that night and he disappeared. I will put this on her every day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year. I put this on Katie. If she knew what was waiting for that young man, if she knew what was about to go down, she had that opportunity to drive him to Seth's, drop him off and say, go, and drive away. But friends, Katie's the one that made that decision that night to drive away with Sebastian in her car, and whatever happened, happened. Did he make it home? Did he not make it home? I want to know, did the FBI know how he ran to be able to identify him by his run? Or was that just a version that Katie told them? He ran just like this. Let me show you. They can't identify someone that they've never seen before. If they've never saw him running, they couldn't identify him. KK could tell them, she could demonstrate, but they can't officially identify him because his mother said so. Especially when she was the last one with him. I'll call it out every day because it is what it is. Guys, I'm going to leave all this with Lady Freedom, with Mystic of Astrology, with Dawn B, and K9 Jules. I encourage each and every one of you to go listen to it. Amazing. Because they came together for Sebastian. We need more of that. Because you see, the other side all come together every single day for hate, for attacks. We, the few of us that still talk about Sebastian, that still working all day, every day, doing everything we can, we need to stick together. We need to do as much, because the good can outweigh that bad. Yeah, isn't that convenient? Holly says, Kylie Chris admitted on Granny's Watching that Katie and Sebastian run exactly alike. Conveniently. Isn't that something? It really is. But all we know is what Katie tells us and what Christopher corrects and makes it very crystal clear for us, guys. Crystal clear. I mean, he's a man that tries hard to clarify the script because he wasn't supposed to be there. So how does he know all the details? That's a lot of details to know in just a short amount of time, and dealing with the trauma that your stepson ran away. But yet he knows it all. Every bit of it. Exactly, Kylie. And we're talking about a mother that just a few short months in hires a lawyer, pleads the fifth, and will not talk to anyone without her lawyer present because she don't want to incriminate herself. It's funny because when you're innocent, when you're just a grieving mother, you're not worried about incriminating yourself. You're worried about your child who has vanished. It does say a whole lot. Guys, I'm going to get off of here. Oh, looky here, Holly. Again, girl. Girl. Look at her. She comes in saying she looked like she was on a mission at Texas Roadhouse. It's funny how the other side likes to tell us what a connection her and Sebastian have. You could see it in that video at Texas Roadhouse. My question is, do you have another video? Because the one we watch, she ain't paying him no attention. None at all. Thank you, Holly, for that. That was so sweet and kind of you. Oh, guys. Crispy. Yeah, y'all have killed me tonight with all of this. Crispy Cooter Crusher. Oh, y'all are killing me. Oh, yeah, Lisa. Bull crap. There ain't no way her and Sebastian had such a close connection. Oh, man, they just put it on thick. But then again, they got to because, they got to convince everybody. I'm telling you right now, if y'all were to see me with my grown kids at dinner, then you would see a connection. Thank you, Miss Kathy. That's so sweet of you. I love you. But you don't see a connection with Katie and her son. We saw it with our very own eyes. She did, didn't she, Teresa? Teresa said she had more of a connection to the bread roll than she did to Sebastian. 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, thank you for listening to this. Some great information. I do encourage you to go and watch it. Like I said, in the description is each and every individual that was on panel. And please go to Lady Freedoms and watch today's. We got to stick together, guys. We really do. We have to somehow inside of our mind find the positive in all the negative. We have to hold on to that hope, because it's time for Sebastian to have his voice heard. His story needs to be told. Remember, guys, I won't be here tomorrow night. I do have to go to a viewing, unfortunately. Iffy on Friday. I have to wait and see how that day goes. So I'll keep y'all posted. So y'all look for my post. I'll keep you updated on everything. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You guys are amazing. And until next time, love and hugs to you all. Good night.